Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm joined now by Sharon Walk and Andrea Hughes from WWBIC. Welcome.
Hello.
Good to have you with us today.
Thanks.
So I want to make sure that we talk a little bit about the event that you guys are hosting, the ARP Work for Yourself at 50. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so WWBIC puts on all kinds of educational classes for all sorts of people, and we partnered with the AARP to put on this Work for Yourself at 50. These is an initiative that ARP is doing across the nation. So we're excited to be a part of this. They've got great materials that you get, and the whole part of this seminar is just to find out if this is right for you. I mean, people have worked in jobs, worked for bosses their whole life, and now they're thinking, maybe I can be the boss, you know? But
Sure.
You got to do some thinking. You got to.
Sure.
It's a different mindset, and so we kind of walk through the process and then talk about what are some of the next things you do to explore this possibility.
And there's a graphic running on the lower third of the screen right now that has two different dates, and I want to make sure viewers know it's either the 28th or the 29th.
That's correct.
You don't have to go to both, and one is in Madison and one is in the Racine area.
Yes, Mount Pleasant area. Yep.
Okay, awesome. And if you want to find more information on that event, go to WWBIC, and they'll have more information there. So, you know, we're talking a little bit about entrepreneurship in the baby boomer generation. So, what are the trends that you're seeing with that?
Well, it's kind of surprisingly, you know, we talk a lot about millennials and their startups
Right.
and all kinds of things, but the baby boomers are really outpacing them in terms of creating entrepreneurship, definitely. And when you think about it, that seems natural, really,
Right.
because they've been in business for a long time, they have managerial skills,
Sure, yeah.
they maybe have some savings that they can use as capital to get the job going.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all kinds of things that they can do in terms of, you know, different types of jobs. So yeah, it's a great little niche market for people to get into.
They've got the battle wounds to show for it, too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Sharon Walk, thank you for coming here today, for coming on Talk of the Town. And you started a business called The Quilted Scotty, and you are a client of WWBIC. So talk to us a little bit about what your business is and what steps you had to take to get prepared to quit your job and do this full time.
Well, my business is making quilts. I focus primarily on memory quilts, which is what this is. This is a quilt made out of ties.
Very cool.
Or t-shirt quilts. And
Okay.
if you are a racer or if you are in high school, you've been on basketball teams and you have all of these t-shirts, what do you do with them? They're great memories, and we turn those into a t-shirt quilt. I've done quite a few for college-age kids. They graduate high school, and mom sends them off with a quilt that has tons of memories.
That's very cool.
So the steps that I took to get where I am right now is I saw a workshop advertised by WWBIC called Hobby to Business. It was a 2-hour session, and I showed up and I was just hooked. And from there I heard about the Start Smart class. That's more intensive. It's 9 weeks, 3 hours a week, and you learn all about writing a business plan, marketing, insurance, how to file with Department of Revenue, what to call your company. It was just a fabulous class. I can't say enough good things about it. Now that I'm graduated from the class, if I need assistance, I call Andrea. She either answers my questions or she points me in the right direction.
Sure, sure thing. And Andrea, what kinds of businesses are people starting?
Well, when you look at the food carts, I say that because we do have a lot of food carts. But when you think about it, you've been in your business for a long time. People are coming in and they're doing consulting. Because a lot of smaller businesses can't afford, like let's say you're in human resources. They can't afford to have the whole human resource department, but they still need somebody to write their employee handbook. They still need somebody to help them through some of those things. So it might be something that you already do. The other thing is exactly what Sharon did.
Sure.
All of a sudden you've had this hobby. You've worked in this world your whole life, but you really like woodworking or whatever.
Right.
And you just want to augment your retirement. Maybe you're not trying to replace the whole thing, but you just want a little side money. Those are great things to get started. So
yeah, real quick before we go, we have about 20 seconds left, but can you tell viewers what steps they should take if they want to get involved with WWBIC and if they want to, you know, start a business like at age 50 or later?
The biggest thing is the business plan.
Yep.
That'll do it
That's
for
the
you right
business plan.
there. Yep, and we've got several classes on that.
Awesome. Well, Andrea Hughes and Sharon Walk, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for bringing the quilt.
Yeah.
Thank
It's been
you.
great.
Thank you.
Don't go away. There's more Talk of the Town coming up after the break, so stick around.